Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Napoleon, and today we're back with another Enlisted video, and today we're going to be talking about the Enlisted May sale. Of course, Enlisted is doing this because of VE Day, or should I say Victory in Europe Day, and because it is the time of year in which 50% off for a lot of squads are off. So, in this video, I'm going to talk about what squads you should get, and what other stuff you should get. So without further ado, let's get started. Going to the store, some of the stuff that you should really get include the Krieghoff FG Paratrooper Squad for the Germans, the American M1928A1 Thompson Squad for the Americans. Both of these are paratrooper squads, and both of these are really, really good, so that's very, very interesting. The MG42 squad is actually really good, but overall I wouldn't suggest that you get it, mostly because the MG42 is not that good compared to some assault rifles slash machine guns. So that's that. Not to mention the 50 rounds is also quite lacking, but in all reality the MG42 is actually a really good squad, so I actually suggest that you could potentially get it. The SCG-45M and the AES-44 are squads that are pretty good on paper, but issues that in-game squads, or should I say unlock squads, in which you can grind for, are much better than both of these weapons, most notably the Fedorov for the Soviets, and the SCG-44 instead of the SCG-45M for the Germans. And then we have weapons such as the 15cm Panzer W42 squad, and the Calliope. Now, both of these squads are rocket squads, of which I think the Calliope is a little bit better, mostly thanks to the 75mm gun and machine guns instead of the Panzer W42 15cm with a machine gun, essentially. Both of these squads are really, really fun because of the rockets, and I actually suggest that you get them if you like those tanks. Of course, all of these vehicles, I do highly suggest that you test them out before you buy them, or watch a few videos about them before you buy them, so that's that. The Sherman Firefly is something that you shouldn't get because that thing is outclassed by almost everything. Of course, it can destroy tanks, but at the same time, the Pershing can also destroy tanks, so that I highly suggest that you don't get. On the other hand, flamethrower tanks such as the Panzer II-F and the HT-130 are fun tanks, but they're not good tanks, so that's that. That said, almost everything else, except for maybe the Greyhound, which is at Tier 1, which is actually kind of good if you ask me, for Tier 1, I suggest that you don't get. Either that you don't get, or you just skip. Thus, to recap, squads that you should get include the Krieghoff FG Paratroopers for the Germans, the American M1928A1 Thompson Squad for the Americans, the 100-round Thompson, the MG42 squad, which is technically a maybe, the 15cm Panzer W42 for the Germans, and the Sherman Calliope for, once again, the Germans. Of course, you can also get the Fedorov MG squad, which is also the Soviet equivalent to the MG42, but in all reality, that, like the MG42, is outclassed by things such as the Fedorov and RD-44, whereas the MG42 is outclassed by the MG15 and whatnot. Of course, these are both very cool squads, and I do highly suggest that you get them if you want, but it is not worth it in my opinion. So that's that. Overall, that is what you should get for premium squad. Of course, there are also a lot of other things that you can get without the use of premium squad, such as, most notably, premium time, of which there's actually a lot of stuff you can get for premium time. One of my favorite is premium time for a year, with its massive premium time, such as 1,995 gold for a year of premium, which overall is really, really good, especially the 1,995 gold for 365 days. In my opinion, I've got that, and I would say it's really, really good. Highly suggest that you get that, highly suggest that you use it, and whereas other things are a ripoff in Enlisted, that is actually not. It's actually pretty good. So, highly suggest that you get that. But that said, that is all it for this video. What do you think about the squads that you should be getting? If any questions arise with squads that you want to get and you want to ask me how good they are, you can just comment in the comment section down below, and I'll usually respond as soon as possible. But that said, have a great day, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord, and I'll see you in the next one.